Before we get started in the vlog, I want to say a big shout out to my grandparents. It's about Orchard Blue. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Hello everybody and welcome to Prairie Equestrian. So today we have a Ride With Me GoPro vlog. I'm so excited to be filming this, even though that this was the last lesson before a holiday break, so that is a little sad, but that's okay. The horses definitely need a little break from all the hard work they have been doing, and even though that I would never need a break from riding, yeah, so it's just good for the horses, even though for the humans it might be a little sad, but that's okay. Riding will resume shortly. They've already brought in the schedule for January lessons, so that's something to look forward to. So today we are doing some very fun stuff with Sedona. So as you can see, we have a little bull right there. So today we're gonna play a game with it's a working equitation game, if you know what that is. It's basically, I'm not very familiar with working equitation, but my barn does it, so I believe it's something to do with like it's just like a little obstacle course, and it's that thing where you like it's an obstacle course with many different things that you have to do. Like you have to side pass over a pole, then you have to go up to the bull and get the ring on it. You have to ring a bell. You have to go on a bridge. So it's a very fun game. Event. And today we were doing an event. So basically, if you see that little blue barrel over there, so in it there were some poles, and it's basically like you get the pole and there's a ring on top of the bull. I'm not sure what the bull has to do with the game. I'm guessing it was a tradition, or where you put like a little ring on a live bull, but I'm not sure. But anyways, so I skipped a whole bunch because my trainer was explaining how to do it, and here is me grabbing the pole. Sedona was so confused what it was. She was like, what is that? So as you can see, here I am with the pole, and here we just did some getting used to it, how to hold it in different positions. And here I'm just going to, I believe here I'm just walking past the bull just to get Sedona kind of more calmer, and so she's like knows what she's doing, even though she has been working equitation before. It might be not so familiar, and as you can see, she was like, I'm not going close to that thing. And I was like, okay, Sedona, but that's okay. We actually did pretty well, I think. We actually did get the ring onto the pole, which you'll see later. But anyways, it was super fun to do this. So Sedona wasn't really liking it. She was a little confused of what it is. And honestly, when I first saw the pole, I thought it was like the jousting, and then there was a medieval festival that I went to in the summer, and I remember there was jousting, and it looked so much like it. Here we just took a little break, doing it at just trotting, and here I'm trying to get it at the trot, and I didn't quite work because Sedona did not like that little blue bin. But here we are getting another go at it, and we got it, so that's good. And Sedona's a little confused about what's all that commotion and what's all that sand, but I don't blame her. If I were a horse, I'd be so confused why there's a person on top of me with a stick. This lesson was super special because my dad actually went to watch it. Shout out to him, because he got a little break from work, and he can actually watch me do riding. And as you can see, we did play a little fun game, the bull and the stick. and it was super, super fun. Here I'm having a go at it, but sorry, no, not a go at it. Here I'm just trotting close to the bowl. That's what I was doing because I remember so here I was just trotting to the bowl, not actually trying to do it. I would have obviously gotten it first try if I were doing it. I'm joking. And I would have probably included it at the walk. But anyways, so yeah, my dad went to this lesson and we just got to play a really fun game, and we also did some hold the money exercise, which you'll see later in the video, and we did so much loping, which was actually so fun. If you know me, you know that I absolutely love loping. Sorry about all those little clips. I was trying to get all of the talking stuff out of the video. Alright, so here, I think this is the first time that I'm actually getting a go at doing the actual game. So yeah, I think. So Sedona, as you can see, got a little confused, but she didn't get confused in this exact clip, but she was gonna get confused later when I was trying to put the stick back into the pole. Now this is the part where I shouldn't have done it with this arm because I should have done it with my right arm, and it didn't really work for me because, which you'll see in a second, it didn't really work for me doing it because it was hard for me to get the ring onto the pole. So as you can see, I got it onto the pole, but Sedona was like, okay, I'm out of here. So, and it was obviously all my fault. And here we actually got it, which was super exciting. Obviously, it was all my fault. No, it's not a Sedona. I should have slowed her down a little bit, and I shouldn't have used this arm because that is my bad arm. So here, she did absolutely amazing, and she was so patient with me getting the pole into the bin because I was a little confused how this is gonna work, but then my trainer told me to put this stick the other way, so that was a little easier, and I'm super proud of myself for actually getting it second try. And yeah, so here I was like, Sedona got a little, she was like, okay, do we come there or do we come not? Or do we not come? And then I was like, okay, we gotta get back into the bin. And here we just did here I had to put the ring back onto the bowl so my friend could do the game as well. And we got it first try, so that was obviously the easy part. Yeah, so I believe in the next clip we are going to, yes, so I think here we're going to do it at a trot. I honestly can't remember all the parts, but here, yes, okay. And I'm super proud of myself because I actually got it first try, and I didn't think I would get it first try, but woohoo! And Sedona was obviously so good. She is like the chillest horse. Yeah, she's just so chill. And this is the part where she gets a little confused on what we're doing because I was telling her to go close to the barrel, but she was like, okay, I want to go forward. And here I couldn't really get her to the bin. And it's kind of hard because it's so small and we're doing it at a trot. So, and here I could have gotten it, but I just got a little scared that other stick would whack me. So I was like, okay. But Sedona got a little annoyed and she was like, okay, can we go? If you watch my other two GoPro ride with me vlogs, you would know that Sedona is very, she loves to go forward. And here we actually got it. So she wanted to go forward, but yeah, we actually got it into the bin. Here we're doing some hold the money exercise. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's basically a thing where there's fake money, and they put it wherever the desired spot is, where you want to strengthen those muscles, and you don't want to drop it. And here we're doing it at a trot. We did a posting trot with it, which is super hard because it's no stirrup. And last time I did it, it was way more harder for me. But now I achieved it, so that's happy. And here we did a stop, and as you can see, I got both of my money, and we pretended that's 200. And even though it's 10, so it would be 20, but it's definitely 200 in our imagination. And in the second here, I believe we're gonna lope, not in the second, in maybe a couple laps. So yeah, I believe, yes, I think I did, my mom, I think, did film, so I think I did get it in third person, so I might include them at the end, so just little clips of third person. I believe she did. Here we are going to lope, which was super fun, even though you can't really see it now here, but my friend didn't, okay, so I'll explain. My friend couldn't get her horse to lope, so I had to cut across past her. But I got a little scared because if Sedona goes on, gosh, the quarter line, she gets a little excited. So I brought her back down to a trot. And then she was like, okay, but I want to lope. And she got so confused, and I got so confused. But then we passed at a lope, so that was good. And as you can see, if you watched my first GoPro vlog, all of my GoPro vlogs are with Sedona. Like, what? We needed another horse in that GoPro. But if you watch my other one, you would have seen that my GoPro was so bouncing everywhere. And here, as you can see, I've got a better seat now that I don't need to keep on touching my GoPro so it doesn't fall off. And I'm glad that you guys don't have to see all that bouncing. But anyways, so yeah, and it's also got a better seat. And honestly, Sedona's kind of isn't the bounciest. I have a feeling she takes really short strides, and it feels kind of sure. I honestly prefer lopes with really long strides because it feels very, very, I don't even know, dreamy. Because the horse that my friend is riding, Confetti, and she is riding him English, so she's doing loping in the English saddle. His name is Confetti, and his lope is so comfortable. It's absolutely amazing. And here I just did a little clip of me walking, and yeah, so the video is gonna end very shortly. I hope you all enjoyed the vlog. This was a little shorter vlog, but I just got the most main parts of the clips, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you all in the next one. And if I did it in third person, you'll see that soon. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and I'll see you in the next GoPro vlog. Bye!